Alright, so a lot of people ask me how I got my name, Nate, from down under, Ryan. So I tell them, see, when Australians are born, they're born without a name. They have to earn it. See, when I was about 10 or 11, I still didn't have a name, and all the kids did. All the other kids. They would make fun of me. They'd walk up and say, "Hey, you're the kid without a name." Hurt my feelings. One day, this big, great, burly bloke walks up to me and says, "Hey kid, you don't have a name." Pisses me off. So I pull the pliers out of my pocket, because all Australians carry pliers in their pocket. And I grab them by the balls, and I twist them, and I twist them, and I twist them. And when I'm done twisting them, I twist them one more time. Then I rip his balls off. See, when Australians are born, they're born without the ability to feel pain. So when I do it, it doesn't hurt him, just pisses him off more. So he looks at me right in my eyes, deep into my eyes, and he hits me in the face. I'm down for a good 3 minutes. Before I finally get up, I pick his balls up off the ground. I start swinging them around my head like a mace. Then I throw the balls at him. Hits him in the back of the head. He turns around, he's pissed off, but he trips into the water, and gets eaten by a crocodile. His name was Nate. My last name, Ryan. One day I'm driving around the outback in my Jeep. A Jeep is a car. It's a car in Australia. So I'm driving around in my Jeep, and all of a sudden I see this great big grizzly bear. So I thinks to myself, wait a minute, there's not supposed to be any grizzly bears in Australia. So I get out of my Jeep, close my door, and I say, "Hey bear, you're not supposed to be here." So he turns around, it pisses him off. He turns around and comes and takes me. From what I heard from the great Steve Irwin, God bless his heart, I hear if you punch a bear in the nose, it runs away. So I try it. Punch him as hard as I can. Just pisses him off more. He bites my arm all the way up to my elbow, and I have to do something. So I grab his tongue. I start swinging his tongue around in his mouth. It pisses him off, but he lets go. He starts running away. So as he's running away, I grab my boomerang. I throw it at him. I miss, but it comes back. I get it. I throw it again. I miss again, but it comes back. And finally, one last time, I throw it, and I miss again. Comes back to me. I put my boomerang back, and the bear turns around and looks at me. And as he's looking back at me, he runs into a tree. So I run up to him. I pull the pliers out of my pocket, because all Australians carry pliers in their pocket. I rip out his eyeball. His name was Ryan. That's how I got my last name. My middle name, from down under, happened when I came to America. As soon as I got off the plane, people would ask me, "Hey, aren't you from down under?" I'd say, "Yes. Yes, I am." The end.